What are your thoughts on that?
I thank the gentlelady from Colorado. I thank all my colleagues here from the House Freedom Caucus joining here on the floor. I thank my friend from Virginia who joined me down in Del Rio in Texas just a month ago, where we saw firsthand what is actually happening in real time on the border, something that we know. And unfortunately, my colleagues on this side of the aisle refuse to acknowledge and refuse to do anything about. Now, as you all know, one of our Freedom Caucus colleagues, Yvette Harrell from New Mexico, filed 14 months ago a piece of legislation to require that Title 42 be enforced at our border. And for those listening at home, Title 42 is our power as a country to stop communicable diseases and people with communicable diseases from coming across our border. And it is an important tool that President Trump and his administration put in place in the last year of his administration to ensure that we stop the flow of people across the border and from inundating and overwhelming Border Patrol. We knew this was coming. Let's say 14 months ago, we knew this was coming. A year ago, we came together. I filed a discharge petition as part of this team to say that we can force a vote on the floor of the House while the Speaker of the House refuses to bring to a vote a measure to enforce Title 42. So everybody listening at home, the Speaker of the House has control of the floor, refuses to bring forward a vote on Title 42 to require enforcement at the border, so we're trying to change that. We've got almost every single Republican, I think save one, who has filed that, 210 signatures. We need 218. Where are my colleagues on the other side of the aisle?
Right. From the border states, even just the border states.
We have zero Democrats on that Title 42 discharge petition. Now, as the gentlelady from Colorado noted, there are at least 4 noteworthy United States senators who are Democrats who said we should not end Title 42. Mr. Tester, Mr. Manchin, Ms. Sinema, Mr. Kelly. Those 4 members, those senators have said we should not end Title 42. Now, I'll wrap and pass to someone else just to say this. How many dead migrants is enough? How many dead Americans from fentanyl poisonings is enough? How much money in the pockets of dangerous cartels is enough? How many bullets need to fly at the border? How many homes need to be destroyed? How many cars need to be wrecked? How many DPS agents need to be killed or endangered? How many people need to be harmed before this administration will do its job? How many criminals need to be let off into the United States and not prosecuted under ICE? When are we going to change this and actually secure our country? That's my question for Secretary Mayorkas.
Congressman Tiffany, we